What is going on, YouTube? How are we doing today? It is Sunday. If you are in an area of the country that recognizes daylight saving time, you probably turned your clocks back today. I did not, because I live in the great state of Arizona, and so my time always stays the same. But either way, we made it. We're streaming tonight. It is time. It is time for another wonderful stream. And I hope you guys are all ready and excited. We're going back to Sinnoh, back to the briefcase simulator, back to hunting for the shiny Chimchar. The weather has cooled down. I'm in a cozy fit, feeling good, feeling confident. I've got my coffee here. It's been a bit since I've had like a nice hot coffee with stream, so I'm super excited about this. And I've got my wonderful holiday Pokemon mug to drink it in. Oh, so excited. That was so good. I cannot wait. What is going on, Kristen? How are we doing? Vader, what's happening? How are you tonight, my friend? How was everyone's weekend? What'd you guys do? Also, Halloween happened this last weekend. If you guys are in the Discord, you probably saw I was Sully from Monsters Inc. And I was Sully. Gina was the Abominable Snowman, and the kids ended up picking out their own costumes. So Scooby-Doo kind of went on the back burner, and so Liam, our 3-year-old, well, soon to be 3-year-old, wanted to be Mike Wazowski. So we thought, hey, what better than to be Monsters Inc. So we made Isla Boo, and I was Sully. It was really cute. Super proud of it. Gina did such an amazing job getting Isla all ready to go. But I hope you guys had a safe and exciting Halloween. Kristen says, good. Finally got my shiny Zorua on the last day of the event today. Yo, good. That is so nice. Get that shiny Zorua. Is it Hisuian or regular Zorua? What is Zorua Gen 5, right? Or I don't remember. Anywho, we've got some. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong scene here. We've got some encounters to knock out tonight. Let's just say that we've got some encounters to knock out tonight. So let's get into it. We are rocking and rolling. TY Hawk to a spit on that thing. How you doing today? Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate your comment. How is your weekend going, TY? Does TY stand for thank you? I hope it does. That'd be nice. What a like genuinely nice name, TY. You just like telling everyone thank you without telling them thank you out loud. I am streaming in both vertical as well as horizontal, so that may throw some confusion towards the fans, towards the viewers, just in case. Don't have Hisuian Zorua yet in Pokemon Go. That's unfortunate. Hisuian Zorua is so good. I was pretty sad. I didn't find the Hisuian Zorua before the month was over with our Halloween shiny hunting streams, but we'll get back to it. If not before next October, then next October for sure will be the time. And plus, I've got to have some more ghost Pokemon to shiny hunt next October, you know? So Phantom, Shiny Zorua, we'll get after it. It'll be great. That one's not shiny. Darn. Starting out strong tonight. Starting out strong. It looks like my counter didn't go. Let's see. Now it should. There we go. Now we're going. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hisuian Zorua soon, you think? Has it been announced that the Hisuian Mons will be coming to Pokemon Go? Yo, I'm feeling like just a nice, calm, cozy stream tonight, y'all. Like it's just gonna be a chill time. Kristen says, doubt it, but I'm hopeful. Oh, you already have a few of the Hisuian Mons in Pokemon Go. I've been seeing everyone posting about TCG Pocket. I feel like that's like the new craze. I wonder if this one's gonna stick. I feel like it is. Everyone's getting pretty gung ho about TCG Pocket. It looks pretty cool too. Like the interactive cards look really cool. I've been holding off. I don't know that I want to time sync that. Dump some time into another time sync like that. So I may just stay away for the time being from TCG Pocket. I might keep my distance from the TCG Pocket. Just tried it yesterday, Kristen says. Kind of cool, but not much you can do on the second day. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've heard that you can get there's quite a bit that you can do for free in the game, and then I haven't heard anyone really talk about anything after that point, so it makes you wonder. So maybe it's just a time sink the first day, unless you're dumping a bunch of money into it, right? They do love those money gambling games, the Pokemon Company. Just like the card art, Kristen says. Yeah, there are some really good card art on that in that app. That's for sure. The interactive Mewtwo card is super cool. Like with Mewtwo breaking out in the lab. I think that's excellent. The Charizard interactive art as well. That one's super good. The Pikachu interactive art is cool. I don't think it's as good as the Charizard and Mewtwo ones, but super cool. I think that was really a really smart idea to do those interactive cards. Very smart, very clever, very demure. Unless you pay actual money, yeah, you just kind of stuck the second day. What is it? You get a free pack opening every 12 hours, something like that. So can you let that stack, Kristen? Can you just like let your free pack stack, and then when you go back in the next day, do you have 2 packs to open instead of just 1? Got a few of the EX cards right off the bat. Nice, very nice. I don't think so. Oh, so you have to be like hot to trot on the timer on those 12-hour cycles. So you better not sleep for more than 12 hours. That would be like the ideal way to plan it, right? Is just allow yourself to, like, if you time it perfectly to open your pack right before bedtime, then you sleep and then wake up and then open the next pack. That would be nice. Up to 2 maybe, but no more than that. Okay. Okay. I see you, Game Freak. I see you out here allowing free packs to stack. We'll see what's up. I'd really like to stack this shiny Chimchar onto my team tonight before the evening is done. That would be ideal. I'm trying to remember the last time I did this, the last stream that we did of the briefcase simulation. I think I got about 85, 90 encounters in. I think it was around that range. So we'll get well into the 1800s tonight. I'm just trying to think if I could push to that 1900 mark or not. I don't think so. I don't think it'll happen. But like 100 encounters on the evening would be really nice. You know? For good times, good measure. Excuse me. We had a super busy week, I feel like, with Halloween, and then there's you know, voting day coming up around the corner on Tuesday. It's gonna be wild. A wild next few days. Vader says I'm about to catch that Virizion. Nice. Are you shiny hunting the Virizion, Vader? Kristen says, got my first shiny Drudigan as well off of the daily incense, but still happier with my fox. Yo, the cute little fox in socks. I love Zoroa's little socks. Virizion shiny locked. What game are you catching it in? I'm pretty sure Virizion you can get shiny in the static sword and shield encounters. Violet. Oh, are you doing the Iron Leaves? Such a good Pokemon. I really like Iron Leaves. It's so good. Cute little blue man with the fox, the little cute little fox with his socks and the blue accents. Yes. I'm never sure if I'm more of a fan of like the little cuties or like there's very scary looking Pokemon or like monstrous looking Pokemon, I guess you would call it. And then there's the cute Pokemon. And then there's like the cool Pokemon, you know, like Trico would land in the cool realm for sure. But Zoroark's definitely a little cutie. I think I land somewhere in between like the cool and the cutie realm as like my go-to for favorites or the look that I like, I guess you would call it. Blue, what's happening? How we doing? Thought it was still at 9:30 EST. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. No worries. I know the time change is gonna be messing with some peeps. What's cool though is like for me, it doesn't change. I'm just still doing the same thing. 6:30 p.m. I should probably I think I need to adjust my header on my channel because I think it says 6:30 p.m. PST, and realistically I'm not on PST. Time change screwed me over this morning. Ooh, No fun. Not the Alolan Vulpix blue. We're talking about shiny Zorua with its cute little blue socks. Gonna have to trade for a costume Vulpix. They do. Do they do costumes for all of the Pokemon in Pokemon Go? They have like the little witch hats and the cuteness. I keep getting lurkers in the shorts or in the shorts view. They just kind of lurk around for a little bit and then bounce out. Just a select few get hats? Oh. The main ones. Eevee, Pikachu. The starters. Do the starters get hats? Blue, I loved the Star-Lord costume, by the way. Were you Star-Lord or Dr. Doom? Been getting good TCG cards in the mobile game on TCG Live or TCG Pocket? Got 2 costume Rowlet, 2 Piplup, 1 Pikachu. So all of the starters, they do all of the starters with costumes in Pokemon Go. How awesome is that? 3 Rowlet? Those round boys be cute. Do they always get the witch hat during Halloween for costumes, or do they all have different costumes that they can get? I like how in Unite they do the hollow wear, or they call it hollow wear, and it's just like different skins for your Pokemon. Logical Raptors fans still at it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We took October off. We took October off to do some shiny ghost Pokemon hunting, which was very successful. Got some Shuppet. What else did I get? Rotom. What else did I get during ghost hunting? Shuppet, Rotom, and a Sandygast in Scarlet and Violet. I had like 2 Rotom, 1 Sandygast, 2 Shuppet. Trying to remember now. It was a good haul. Then switched over to PLA for the last 4 streams of the month that I had. Started shiny hunting the little Hisuian Zorua. We didn't get the Hisuian Zorua. That was unfortunate, but I did get Misdreavus. I got a Swinub. What other shinies did I find? An Apom. And something else. I feel like I found something else in PLA. I think it was a Bidoof. A Bidoof. That's what I got. A Bidoof. Eli, welcome to the stream. How we doing this wonderful Sunday evening? Been a while since I've been in the stream. Hey, no biggie. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Logical Raptors fan says they've been playing TCG Pocket. It seems like everyone's been playing that. I've been staying away from it. Unfortunately. Ticket odds were 1 in 100 instead of 500 for shinies in Pokemon Go. What? Are you serial right now? What is that for the raids that you were talking about, Blue? The Vulpix raids that you were looking for? Seems like some decent odds to play for. All right, let's go. Shiny Chimchar. Person says that Piplup can't evolve with a costume, but Rowlet can. Wait, so some of the Pokemon can evolve with costumes? Are you kidding me right now? Logical Raptors fan says it's decent. It's not a crazy amount of time needed to play for TCG Pocket. Is it just the first day then? Like I've heard that people talking about getting like a ton of packs for free. So is it just like day one that you can go on a roll and complete a bunch of missions and go ham sauce on it? Peter says I got Charizard EX and Marowak EX. Nice. Are they good in battles? I feel like everything I see on Twitter is people playing, what is it? Articuno EX with the Misty cards. Just going straight for chance. Like it's either home run win on turn one or not. Flip of tails, don't get any water energy. Or you just get all the water energy you need to just win the game. That seems kind of busted. Blue says I've gotten every single Mewtwo in TCG Pocket except for the basic common one. Yo, that interactive Mewtwo card, I swear. Every time I see it, it just gives me chills. It's such a good card. Like the art and everything about it is so good. It just speaks to me. It speaks to me. I'm a big fan. That one, and then the Charizard interactive art card that they have is super cool. I like how the Charizard one has like a ton of other Pokemon in it, you know? And like when you look at the general art of the card, it looks like just Charizard, but then when you do when it gives you the interactive view of it all, it just opens up to this huge scene of all these other Pokemon around. It's so cool. Raptors fan says first day completing missions, you get a lot of hourglasses, but don't have to use them that day. Nice. The hourglasses help with the time, right? For shortening the time for your timer for opening packs. There you go. I'm kind of familiar with how it's working, even though I haven't made an account yet or jumped in myself. Logical Raptors fan says I have the Charizard immersion card. It's so good. So good. The Pikachu one's pretty good too. Not just, it doesn't hit, to me, it doesn't hit as good as like the Mewtwo one that they advertise and the Charizard one. I feel like the Charizard interactive card and the Mewtwo interactive card on Pocket just, they look so good. They were so well done. Super fun. A little bit more lower energy than I normally have on like a Tuesday stream here, y'all. I'm kind of feeling like a cozy briefcase simulation hunt tonight. I don't have to get like too interactive with this one because it's pretty mindless for me to cycle through these briefcase selections. So it's nice to be able to kind of keep up with chat, read what you guys got going on. I feel like the hunts in PLA take a lot of my attention. Even though you're just listening for the sound, maneuvering your character through PLA takes like a little more precision than you would think. Fan says there's rarer gold versions that got a sick pop out design of like the immersion cards. Is that what you're talking about, or just the static cards have gold versions, like how the live or like the real life TCG has the gold ones? Making a Costco run tomorrow. Ooh, you should have done it today. They have all the samplers out on Sundays. Love the sample Sundays. Blue says I have 194 Vulpix and I will never transfer them. You have 194 Vulpix in Go and you'll never transfer them to home? Is that what you're talking about? Hi, Isla. Isla just walked up to my desk chair. Isla's going through some mad teething right now, y'all. She's had just like a ton of boogery snot. I know this is kind of gross, but poor little thing. She's been on one. It's been like the past couple days. I think she's finally getting like her top 2 front teeth in. Cause it is just like a flowing river out of her poor little nose. No, Isla, no. No. Oh. See, Mommy. I'll just put the other switch over here. The kids switch out of the way. That way Isla can't get a hold of it. There's 6 super rare cards and a bunch of full arts and art rares. Raptors fan says. So the art rares are probably the gold ones. I like how they do that with the live or like the real world TCG too. How they have like those alternate cards. Those are super cool. I think that the full art cards are like, I like the look of the full art cards, and I prefer that style. But I hear like where some of the collectors are coming from in wanting to limit the amount of those. It's almost like it like tarnishes. If there's too many full arts, then it like tarnishes it. I don't know. I don't necessarily fully agree with that mindset. I think that the full arts are pretty friggin' sweet. Like I think it was it the 151 set that they did the original Kanto starter trio with like full art cards that all kind of connected, like the Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard all look like they're in a valley together if you put them all next to each other. That's pretty sweet. The Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Blastoise are all like in an underwater scene. I think that those cards are pretty freaking cool. I can understand where like collectors come from though, on wanting it to be a more rare thing. But I think it's cool. I think that design of the cards when they're full art is pretty sweet. Need a full art Vulpix, Blue says. You might have one. I feel like they've made full art Vulpix in the trading card game. It'd be surprising if they haven't yet. I feel like Vulpix is one of those, like, not always at the top of the popular list, but it's also up there. 93 Halloween Vulpix. What? You have 93 Halloween Vulpix? Oh yeah, that's right. In Pocket, they have like that display mode, right? You can like pick how your cards are displayed to the public for anyone to see. I feel like the TCG Pocket's just gonna completely overtake what is it, the trading card game Live. Have you guys ever played the TCG Live app? It's like the actual TCG game on mobile app. What's she doing? Oh, she's got a popsicle. Numb those teeth. Hoping I'd hatch the shiny. Were you hunting or were you hatching shiny or Vulpix eggs? Full art Alolan Vulpix. I bet it's super cool. Big chilling with her popsicle, huh? Yeah, she loves it. She just gnawing the crap out of it. How does egg hatching work in Pokemon Go? Is it like a full-on breeding process like in the games, or you just randomly get eggs every now and then? Aren't the eggs somehow tied, like, oh, the egg hatching is like somehow tied to your actual steps in real life? Ah. So once you have your eggs, you just like go on huge hikes, long bike rides. Odd bro, what's happening? How we doing tonight, my friend? Actually, earlier this morning, as a matter of fact, I traded a bunch of Shield exclusives over to Masked Figure this morning. I don't have a completed shield. Well, I have a completed shield playthrough now, but like my original shield playthrough that had all of my hours dumped into it and a bunch of like rare candies and resources and money and everything, I erased it so that I could do a playthrough of the game with Chandler. He asked me to play Shield as he played Sword, and I probably should have just like made another profile on my Switch and done it that way instead of wiping my playthrough. But I didn't. I just wiped my original playthrough and started from the bottom. Started all the way over in Pokemon Shield, and I finally became champion, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I think I started the playthrough with Chandler in like March, maybe. Just haven't really been playing it too often, but that's also the playthrough that I was like, for some reason I thought I was farther along in my Sword playthrough than I was. So I was like, it'll be okay. I'll just play the Sword one anytime I need to use resources or level anything up or whatever. No, my Sword playthrough is only like 4 badges in. So I basically played the game all the way through again, and now I'm 0 resources. But my in-game living dex for Sword and Shield is very near completion. I think I need like 2 more Pokemon. I need to trade and evolve Swirlix and Spritzy, and I think that's it. I think that is it for my in-game living dex for Sword and Shield. And I will have it just sitting in my home, in my Pokemon home. That way, if I ever do anything crazy like I did I'll just be able to transfer it in and get the shiny charm right away. But yeah, the whole thing is I want to get that shiny charm so I could do Dynamax adventures with viewers, which I'm thinking maybe starting after the first of the year. I think I might jump into doing Dynamax adventures. Try and get some shiny legendary Pokemon. And we know the viewers love shiny hunting those. So why not do it together? Why not do it together, you know? Suffering from lack of Fox. Didn't you just say you have 93? 93 Vulpix? What's the reason for not transferring your Pokemon out of Pokemon Go? I feel like for most people that are just collecting Pokemon in game, they're my babies. Blue says they're my babies, so you don't want to let them go to Pokemon Home and then never be able to send them back. I'm fine transferring everything else, Blue says. I feel like most people that play Pokemon Go just for the collecting purposes, if they also play the mainline games, I feel like they don't really keep any of their Pokemon in Pokemon Go, right? Or am I wrong? I don't ever play Pokemon Go, so I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I feel like if I were to play Pokemon Go, I would probably just play for the purpose of like getting Pokemon that are easier to find in that game, or that can only be found in that game. Like I think Frou-Frou, yeah, Frou-Frou, there we go, can only be found in Pokemon Go right now, right? Like it's not available on any of the Switch games unless you have X and Y on your 3DS. You're kind of SOL on transferring that into Pokemon Home. Kristen says, I don't play the newer games, so all mine stay in Pokemon Go. That makes sense. If you only play Pokemon Go, that totally makes sense. Furfrou. We could just make a blooper reel of me trying to pronounce that one. Say that 10 times fast. Furfrou. Furfrou. Got it. I have both Vulpix Shiny and Go, as well as Violet, Shield, and Arceus. So you just keep them all in Game Blue? You keep the shiny. I need more. There's never enough. There's never enough shinies of my favorite. I've always got to have more. Why not? Foxes are love, Kristen says. The cute little wild doggies. They're like little wild puppies. Speaking of wild dogs, I am like dead set that there's a pack of coyotes that just roam the wash behind our house. Last night, they must have had a kill or something because they were like super excited. They were just howling and chattering out back. Gina and I were laying down in bed, and the dogs just like popped up real quick because they heard the coyotes out in the wash. There's no way our poor pups, those Yotes would just do a number to them. Pups are pretty smart though. They know, like, they'll stand up and start growling, but they stay inside our room. Like, what are you gonna do? Intimidate the coyotes from inside our room? They know that you're not coming out there. You little goofballs. Blue says it's not an addiction, it's dedication. Hey, If you want a shiny Vulpix in every game and multiple in every game, you do you, boo-boo. Sierra says, hey, I was watching through my phone. Welcome, Sierra. How we doing tonight? How is your weekend going? How was Halloween for you? Coyotes are scary in the sense that they try to lure dogs off. Do they really? I didn't know that. I feel like coyotes are just sly little turds. Kind of scrappy. They're scrappy. Yes, baby? Okay. Halloween was good, Sierra says. Nice. What was everyone for Halloween? What'd you guys do? Y'all saw what I was. If you're in the Discord, you saw what I was. It was super cute because at some point Isla had lost one of her socks. Before I took that picture, before Gina took the picture of me walking around with Isla, she had lost her sock, and I had just like randomly taken her out of the wagon that we have and started walking her around. And it was so cute because if you've ever seen Monsters Inc., Boo is missing a sock. So it was like perfect. And Gina snapped the picture from behind of me walking with Isla. It worked out insanely perfect. Oh, too well. Person says they will and lead them to a group and attack. Yeah, they always attack in groups. It's wild. They're very clever in that way. That's kind of scary. I had no idea that they would lure dogs into their pack to attack them. Blue says I went as Star-Lord for those who aren't in the Discord. Dude, the Star-Lord costume was very good. I'm surprised that people mistake you or had you mistaken. How do I word that? That they misplaced you for Ant-Man. I feel like the Marvel heroes are pretty well mainstream nowadays. That like I wouldn't mistook. Thank you, Blue. That's the word I'm looking for. Mistook you for Ant-Man. I feel like with the Marvel heroes, they're so mainstream now that I wouldn't think. Okay, baby. Okay. I wouldn't think that they would mix that up, you know? Ant-Man's a pretty popular one, and then Star-Lord. I mean, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies like blew those characters up because of how well the movies did. Blue says I was called the guy from Transformers. What guy from Transformers? The kid that Bee fuses with. I had to always keep a close eye on the dogs when we lived on the ranch. Yo, for real. I made a list of everything they mistook me for, Blue says. Gosh, that's kind of frustrating. You have a full-blown list. Oops, not Turtwig. Unfortunately, not Turtwig. Odd bro, I'm gonna try to stay awake tonight, so maybe we can battle later. Okay. I haven't made another battling team. I still just have my team that we did our tournament with. I haven't actually made a team to battle with. Maybe I can find a rental code real quick and battle you with something online. Odd bro, did you watch the Gdansk regionals at all this weekend? This is literally just the guy from Transformers. There's no specification. They didn't specify. Just the guy from Transformers. Wow. First person to get it right was someone dressed as Isabel from Animal Crossing. Well, they probably had good taste. Animal Crossing fans to the rescue, right? Coming in, showing everyone what Marvel should be like. What a true Marvel fan should be. I was also the first to get her costume right, so that was cool. Yo. Firsts for each other. And then you became best friends. And then you did karate in the basement. Oddbro says I've been dead tired all weekend. Went to a football game with the marching band to a town 3 hours away and didn't get back home till like 2 a.m. Just been sleeping. Yo, I don't blame you. That is tough. Tournament goes live around 1 a.m. for me. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Usually like for the European tournaments, I don't get up for it. I just watch the VOD. I just jump on YouTube like the next day and watch the VOD. I didn't watch day 2. I only watched like a couple of the battles from day 1. Seems like it feels like the meta is finally settling. But because of that, I think that there is some nice innovation happening. Like I heard one of the finalists had a Sun team with was it a Specs solar power Charizard? I think it was a Specs solar power Charizard. So that's kind of cool. I feel like we've seen so many starter lines doing well, like the starter evolutions doing well in Regulation H, which is really cool. Like there's been a lot more obscure Pokemon shining, you know, and not just like the gimmicky ones, like actual like I shouldn't say actual Pokemon. That's kind of mean. The gimmicky ones are actual Pokemon too, but I feel like when you're using Mimikyu in like a super high powered format, just because you can use the costume break plus a focus sash to like give you turns basically. Yeah, it's just wild. Like how different the meta gets. Blue says what tournament? There was a regional tournament for the video game battling in Europe this weekend. And I think next weekend is the first international tournament. LAIC, Latin American International. So we'll see all of the regions clashing next week, and it'll be kind of exciting. And then because it's in the Latin American region, it'll be a little more reasonable timing for Oddbro to watch. Uh-oh. Isla Beans. I might have to step away for a second, chat. Yeah, the European tournaments are a tough catch. But the nice thing though too about them is like, because they are anywhere from like 8 to 12 hours ahead of us, it's one of those things where like they technically start Saturday morning at like midnight, you know, or like 12 a.m. So like Friday into Saturday, which means you can catch day 1 on Saturday and you can like skim through some of the VOD and you don't have to like watch a bunch of the like the time killing segments basically. You can just watch the tournament battling. That's kind of cool. Blue says his Vulpix featured in it. Actually, Alolan Ninetales has been heavily used. Because of the fact that Fluttermane is not usable in the current regulation, there's been a surge in dragon types all over the format. And so a lot of players have been running Alolan Vulpix to counter the dragon type Pokemon. And normally you would see people tinkering with Alolan Vulpix or Alolan, not Vulpix, Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales for like snow teams. But it's just been used as a straight up offensive powerhouse. And then the fact that it sets the snow is just like extra help, you know? It gives itself its own defensive buff, and then some trainers can use it to like alter the weather. So if you're up against a rain or a sun team, you can use your Ninetales to kind of throw off the weather. Take the weather out of their favor. Have my Vulpix cards in Vulpix sleeves. Just Vulpix everything. Blue, I'm surprised that you don't have a, I feel like other viewers from Crispy's stream have gotten the, what is it, like a Mimikyu costume? It's like a Mimikyu fused costume with their favorite Pokemon. Like Mass Figure's profile picture is a furret looking Mimikyu. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you mad at me? I just turned to her and God, guys. I don't understand how a 1-year-old can have such a big personality. I just looked over at her and asked her if she's okay, and she basically rolled her eyes at me and then just looked away like she doesn't care what I have to say. Hi. And now she's back. I forgot to set it as my profile picture in your server. Oh, you do have one? You have a Mimikyu Alolan Vulpix profile pic? Was someone in Crispy's Discord just drawing like Mimikyu versions for everybody? That's kind of cool. Kristen says I'm bigger on Ninetales, but they're both my babies. Alolan or Cantonian Ninetales? I like the Cantonian Ninetales. Mass Figure's been making them? Really? Cantonian Ninetales. That's what I like to see, Kristen. The Cantonian Ninetales represent. Since you're so big on Ninetales, can I have your full pics? Are you talking about the one and go that she got? No, baby, wash your hands. Thank you. Leave that closed, little chicken. Where's your popsicle? What happened to your popsicle? Did you leave it on the couch? Oh my gosh. Is mom gonna walk in the door right now and find a popsicle on the couch? Oh yeah, they probably ate it then. I just realized she came over here and doesn't have a popsicle, and you told me that she did have one before you left. It was worth a shot, Blue says. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. Hey, the worst that could happen is Kristen was just going to tell you no. And that's what happened. You just got the big NO. Who cares? Halloween Vulpix plushies were brought back and instantly sold out. I feel like Vulpix is such a beloved Pokemon, but like it's like one of those secretly loved Pokemon, you know? Like the Vulpix lovers aren't like super loud about it. They're very proud about it, but they're not loud about it, you know, like in your face all the time. Blue says it needs more love. Well, the fan base is split, right? Between Kanto and Alola. You never get that consistency because everyone's always trying to it's like a civil war between Vulpix fans. They're just like No, Alolan's better. No, Cantonian's better. And meanwhile, the outside audience is just like, hey, it's a cool Pokemon. It's just whatever. Blue says I'm very loud about it. Well, you're probably like the only one. It's not like let me think. What fan base of a specific Pokemon are very loud about their love for that Pokemon? Piplup. Piplup fans are always they let you know how great Piplup is and how cute it is and how like amazing it is nonstop. Like just hop on Twitter and like get into the Pokemon Twitter space once. You'll see Piplup everywhere and people just giving extreme amounts of love to Piplup. What's another one? Kanto's OG. Alola they just made superior for player versus player. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think that there's arguably a space for Cantonian Ninetales, because you figure like because the abilities that Ninetales has, it's Flash Fire, and then I think its hidden ability is it's not a hidden ability, right? Drought? I think that's just its regular ability. Mudkip and Mewtwo. Yes, Mudkip for real. Mudkip fans definitely. Counterpoint is Floof. What, for the Alolan Vulpix? They're more fluffy? I don't know. The Cantonian Ninetales is pretty fluffy. It's just got like that nice pump. Fairy's too girly for me, Kristen says. Yeah. The Fairy Ice combo. It's like, if there's not a more girly combination of Pokemon types, I don't know what is. Fairy and Ice type. I mean, Ice is very representative or indicative of diamonds. And the Fairy type is just like, come on. Any girly girl that loves Barbies loves Fairy type Pokemon. You know that. That's not even an argument. That has to happen. I want death and destruction. That's why I like Houndoom. Fair enough. Fair point. And soon you'll get to be able to use Mega Houndoom again. First time in a long time. Guys, hey, if you haven't already, please consider dropping a like on the stream. It does help out immensely. It helps push my content out to the YouTube space, encouraging others to jump in here and hang out with us and all of the fun things we do during the shiny hunts, playthroughs, all of that good stuff. Z-Colt, welcome. How we doing tonight, Z-Colt? It is a cozy Sunday stream this evening. Just chilling, going through some briefcase simulations. That's all, just some briefcase simulations. Excuse me. Forget to drop a like on the stream, y'all. Drop a like on the stream, please, and thank you. I do like this album quite a bit. Colt says I got an EX in my first pack of pocket, or is it guaranteed? I think the very first pack is guaranteed. And I think depending on which pack you pick is like picking your starter, right? From what I've heard. I think you're like guaranteed to get either a Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle. I don't know about the EX thing though. After Stan says, yeah, it's 100%. So you're guaranteed an EX card, and I think one of the Cantonian starters. Oh goodness. Guys, I had a pretty jam-packed day today. I didn't think that my day was going to be as busy as it was. It's based on the pack pick. Yeah, so like you have the, what is it? Charizard packs, Mewtwo packs, and what's the third one? I don't know what the third, Pikachu packs. So Charizard, you're probably guaranteed Charmander, Mewtwo, maybe Squirtle, and Pikachu, Bulbasaur. Did I guess correctly? When you get the app, can you open one on stream for Pocket, TCG Pocket? Excuse me. Get that nice slice. Open all of them on stream. I think I'm trying to think. How do I think there's a way that I could capture. I don't remember how to capture my screen on phone. I'll have to look into it, or I'll just have to do a camera over the top of it. Colt says I have a new fake mon. What is it? Give it to me. Sierra's dropping the sparkle like this. Yes, that is the shiny sparkle we're looking for. Kristen says to just open them all on stream. Open all of my TCG Pocket packs. Non-stop opening. Help quench your guys' fiending for pack openings. Blue says you can just show your phone to the camera too. It doesn't show any personal info or anything. Nice. I could do that. Let's see. Does it give you like a funky glare? Not too bad. Not too bad. Politic, the presidential Pokemon, which is fighting and bug. Oh gosh. Probably should have done dark and bug. Or poison. Politicians are a different breed. Let's just say that. They are a different breed. I like the name though, and the idea behind it. Kristen says, I can't wait for these political ads to be gone. You and me both. I am so tired of getting like 10 text messages a day. It's like I keep replying stop to try and hopefully like get them to stop altogether, and it doesn't matter. It's just a different number every time. It's so frustrating. That's the amount of spam, and then also just like social media ads galore. And the calls, yes, Kristen, the calls too. Gee, mini cricks, like, can we just stop already? Oops, wrong game. Get an ad blocker, Vader says. No, I'm just talking about like when you're scrolling through like your For You page on any of your social media, like whether it's on Twitter or Instagram. If I'm just on like scrolling through, it's every other like post, or not every other, I should say. It's probably like every 5th or 6th post. Calling from local numbers, yeah, they are. Because I've gotten calls from like Prescott, Arizona and Flagstaff, Arizona, and they're like polars or political stuff. I just hang up right away. Answer it and then hang up right away. Will be going to the polls on Tuesday though. Gotta get my vote in. Gotta get my vote in. Definitely important to do so. Well, 3 golden cards in my first pack. I doubt it. I don't have that great of luck with trading cards. I don't have that great of luck, y'all. My luck is kind of stinky when it comes to trading cards. I remember when I first started collecting Pokemon cards as a kid and going to like my local hobby shop with one of my buddies. He always had really good luck. Like I remember having him open packs for me, thinking that he would get better luck and pull some good cards for me. I remember early on, I think it was probably like the first couple sets of the Pokemon game or the trading card game. Had a Blastoise Rain Dance deck, and 2 of my Blastoise from that deck were pulled out of booster packs that my buddy opened for me. I didn't even open them because I would get like Machamp, which was a pretty common rare card. If you don't remember the OG set days. I looked bad regardless of what I'm doing. I have low expectations, Kristen says. Just go for the randomizer. Have you guys seen the crinkled corner chat? D-Colt says that the Pokemon has 46 forms, 45. I forgot where we were at with Biden. Here's the current amount of towns and cities in the Alaska region. Oh my goodness. Kristen says no with a question mark. You haven't seen the talk about the crinkled corners? Supposedly, like when you get to your pack carousel where you're picking packs, if you like turn the pack to the side, I think it's the top right corner. If you turn the pack to the side and the top right corner is like crinkled or folded in a weird way, that you're like guaranteed a rare card that you don't have, or an EX card, I think is what people are saying. I don't know. If you watch Austin John Plays on YouTube, I think he did a video about it. I saw it on my timeline, or my my timeline popped up today, I think. But yeah, a couple days ago, it was like my entire Twitter feed was just TCG Pocket and people talking about the bent pack thing. It was nonstop. Nonstop chaos. Couldn't be bothered by it though. I was just farting up a storm. She's Tudor McGavin. We went and had dinner at Gina's mom's house last night, y'all. And Gina's mom made us some Indian food. Oh my goodness, guys. I know I always tell you about how much I love tacos and why Tuesdays are so fun, but I'm starting to get to the point where, like, if I had to choose one type of food to eat for the rest of my life, I think it might end up being Indian food. It is just so freaking good and flavorful. And there's so many different, like, I don't know what you would call them, like tortilla type things that they make, like between chapatis, naan, are they hey babe, parotas. Okay, I was right. Parotas, which they do in the mornings. I think there's like, is there one more, babe? Hold on, she's listening for me. There is one more. She can't think of it though. I knew that there was one more. But y'all, you just take like a chapati or naan and like scoop up some rice and protein and all of the sauce and anything else. It is just heaven in your mouth. Blue says, I just got traded a shiny Vulpix. Better make sure it's not one of those like shinypokemon.com names for the OT. You just have a gen shiny that's not even legit. It's a fake Pokemon. Kristen says I'm gonna get all the good food tomorrow. Oh my goodness, look at how cute she is. She's all clean. Hold on 1 second, chat. All right, I had to go kiss the baby. I had to go give her a big old fat smoocherooski. There's an actual person, Blue says. I don't know if there's fake Pokemon in Go, Kristen says. Oh, it's a shiny in Go. Yeah, I don't know if they do. I haven't heard of people genning Pokemon in Go. But in the video game, they definitely do. A couple big YouTube channels that like do Pokemon giveaways, and that's what they do. They just have a bot that gens Pokemon, and then another one that trades them to you, or sets up trades to you. If you don't have all of your hat Pikachu, you can probably go online and find someone that's genning them if you really, really want them. D-Cold, you got some cities going on in your Fakemon region. Poopers are just able to get to the cool events. Oh, because they do like those little like the GPS cheating tricks. They'll be at their house, but it makes them look like they're in another country all entirely. Clay the creator, welcome. How we doing tonight, my friend? How's your Sunday? How was Halloween for you? I got shiny Mew EX. Yo, congrats. Is that the gold backed cards or the shiny ones? Vader's losing their noodle. Is this a shiny only? Clay, the creator? It is a shiny fire type only playthrough of Shining Pearl. And we are hunting for Chimchar so that we can start the playthrough. Almost 1,800 encounters in. With modern odds for the shiny hunt, 1 in 4,096 is what our odds are. But if you've never done a starter hunt in Sinnoh, one thing that we can take solace in is the fact that every time we're throwing out our starter here, we got to remember we're actually getting 2 encounters. I'm not counting 2 encounters, but we are technically getting 2 encounters. Because there's the Starly that's not catchable, and there is the starter that we throw out. Which I'm pretty sure I saw Absol Blogs post something, I think it was about a month ago now. He was setting up a way to, there's some sort of glitch in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl where you can actually get to the first town before this encounter and get Pokeballs. And then that way, if you run into the Starly, you can actually catch it. So there are people out there shiny hunting an uncatchable Pokemon. Technically it is catchable, but an uncatchable Pokemon. An uncatchable shiny. Play the creator, how'd you find the channel? Were you just perusing through YouTube for shiny hunting streams? How'd you find the channel? You are in the vertical chat too, so it's very likely that you were just scrolling through shorts and then I popped up, so that could be the case. The shorts feed is a whole animal in itself. Vader says the room is flooding. Are you serious? Did you have a water leak in your house? A water leak in the house, Vader? That's not fun. You better go shut the water off. Don't let the water damage. Don't let the water damage your home. Hey, the creator says someone actually got both shinies in the same encounter. That would be sweet. I think we were talking about that in one of the past streams. I think I brought that up, is if there's any video footage of anyone getting the shiny starter as well as the shiny Starly at the same time. That would be cool to see. The odds of that happening are insane too, by the way. Jaws here. What's that? He's saying goose. Oh, he's out. Is he out front? The water's at 2 inches. Holy crap. Would you have like a pipe bust in your home? You gotta set up some sump pumps in your room. Pump the water out. What's up, Shaw? Don't come over here. You'll be on the internet. If you don't want to be on the internet, don't come over here. He's waving. I'm all set up, ready to go. My battle station is ready. Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Godspeed.
Thank you. I need it. There's video footage of it, Clay says. I'm gonna have to see it. I'm gonna have to find it. I was curious about that, actually, but I never did any research into it to try and find anything on it. But I think that'd be super cool. The odds are insane for that to happen. We have some friends that just showed up at the house. Hang tight 1 second, chat. I'm gonna check this starter, and then I'm going to go use the restroom right quick, and then say hello to my friends, and then I'll come back to stream. Oops, not that one. Kristen says, I haven't had to deal with the flood, just my old fish tank leaking. Yo, a fish tank leaking would not be fun. No good. No good. All right. I'm going to start this up here. Chat, hang tight. I'll be back. I'm going to go use the restroom and say hello to my friends, and I'll be back for some more hunts. Just chat amongst yourselves, and I'll be back soon, okay? All right, fan, I'm back. Hopefully wasn't too long. Clay says I'm all alone in YouTube. You're not alone. We're here for you, Clay. We are here. I am also streaming vertical as well as normal format too. So if you prefer one viewing experience over the other, you can just jump into my channel. The two forms have the exact same title, same thumbnail. Vertical format has hashtag shorts at the end of it. Sierra says, nice music. Thank you. I'm always playing Stream Beats by Harris Heller in the background of the streams. So if you like the music, it's Stream Beats. I'm trying to think tonight. I think I've got the album. What album is this one? Called Upside. Tonight's Stream Beats album is called Upside. So if you're looking for the specific music that we're listening to tonight on stream, that would be it. All right. Sorry I had to keep you waiting there, y'all. We had some unexpected guests, so had to break away for just a second. Didn't want to leave them hanging there, be rude over here sitting in my battle station while we have guests at the house. Play the Creator says, I found the channel by typing in shiny hunts. I was able to type shiny only, but thought surely no one is going to put them through that much pain. Yeah, you found it right here. A shiny only playthrough of Shining Pearls. So we are going through the pain, my friend. Going through the pain. Not the pink monkey there. What do we start tonight at 1765? And it is I'm still gonna be live for a couple more hours. We are moving and grooving. We're at a decent pace here. I don't think I'm gonna quite hit the 100 mark though. I don't think I'll be hitting the 100 mark today. You know? Beta, are you looking for someone to trade Pokemon with in Scarlet and Violet? Oh, did you guys get your mightiest marked Feraligators this weekend? I missed out on the Feraligator raids, guys. I was gonna do it. I was gonna connect to the internet and get the raid going on my Switch today, but I actually worked most of the day today, and totally spaced it and didn't really think about it until after the raid ended. So I'll have to do it on. I'll have to do that raid next weekend when it comes back. Plus, we'll have the Chansey raids at the same time, and I'm probably due for some Terra Shard farming. Here says I haven't gotten the game Scarlet yet, but I will during Christmas. Nice. Did you end up picking up Pokemon Legends Arceus, Sierra? I know you had talked about it. Did you get the flooding resolved there, Vader? Is that all fine and dandy? Which pack do I open? Pikachu, Mewtwo, or Charizard? Ooh. Do you have any of the interactive arts, Blue? I think you should go with Mewtwo. Vader, yes, you got the leak all under control. Good. Okay, good. Vader says Mewtwo also. Yeah, that's 2 for Mewtwo, Blue. You got to go for it. You got to go for it, my guy. Oh, you have the Mewtwo and Charizard interactives? Then just do the Pikachu one. If you've already got the 2 interactives from those packs, go for the 3rd. Go for the 3rd. That'd be cool if you actually opened the Pikachu pack and it was the interactive art this time. What'd you say, baby? What time did you get home? Like close to 2 o'clock. Nothing special, Blue. Nothing special in the pack opening. That's unfortunate. Dara says go for the Charizard pack. Keep the Mewtwo pack. Oh, we got a Charizard fan out there. Get your next pack tomorrow, Blue. After you sleep in the evening. Pretty good though that you've already got Mewtwo and Charizard interactive arts. That's pretty sweet. Kristen says I got the Vulpix and Ninetales, still need the Rapidash. Is there a special event going on in Go this weekend with those Pokemon? 7 Vulpix cards in pocket, you would. Does it make you turn them in for like in-game currency once you have maxed out like as many as you can have in a deck? Oh, you mean in the TCG? Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, my back's feeling pretty tight. After stream tonight, fam, I'm going to run over to a home because I'm draining a pool today. Got a refinish happening on a pool tomorrow. Well, the chip out version, the chip out of the pool is happening tomorrow. So I started draining the pool today, and it's gonna take like an all-day thing. That's why my day was pretty packed. I was actually working today, doing some things, and had to go drain a pool, go back over there a couple different times today to make sure that the pump was fully shut down. Need a heating pad? Yeah, for real. I think Gina's got one in the closet somewhere. I could just go steal hers. Vader says, how many resets till I get the Virizion? Hopefully not that many. I hope you get shiny quick. 2 basic Kanto Vulpix cards, 1 full art EX Alolan Vulpix, 1 basic Kanto Ninetales, and 1 Kanto Ninetales break in normal TCG, in the real world TCG. It's a pretty good little collection you've got going. The Ninetales EX card from, gosh dang it, what set was that? It wasn't too long ago. Physical cards, Blue says. Shiny lock. Then how many resets? Then why are you talking about resets? Guessing 72 for the resets, maybe. You fainted it, now you have to reset to get it? Oh, I see. Why don't you use a Pokemon with false swipe? That way you don't knock it out. Then you don't have to worry about resetting. If you get like a Breloom with false swipe and Spore, you'll be good to go. The basic boring map in Go. Oh, is it like a special Halloween map during October? That's pretty cool. Really do want to do more hunting in Legends Arceus. I think maybe after this shiny only playthrough, I'm gonna plan on doing some sort of hunt in Arceus. I think that maybe the Alpha Raichu hunt is what we should do. I think I just need to get into that Alpha Raichu hunt. I do have to use what is it, Iron Tail and Thunder a boatload of times still. Loving the Lavender Town remix and now it's gone. Yo, was that the background music for the game for Go? Was Lavender Town remix? That is sweet. During October, you just had the Lavender Town remix going nonstop. I remember as a kid playing on my old Game Boy Color and you go into Lavender Town. That was like the spookiest freaking music ever. Clay, welcome back. How you doing? How we doing? You found the normal stream. Yeah, I just, that was such a creepy vibe when you're just walking through town. Oh, goodness. I got the yawns tonight. I gotta stop that. Knock that off. I already finished off the coffee though, so can't go for another one. It's getting a little too late for some caffeine. It was a Lavender Town music mixed with the normal background music. Clay says I did some research and the chances of getting shiny Starly and starter at the same time is just guess. Well, the odds are 1 in 4,096. So for one of them. And so for both of them on the screen at the same time, you would take 4,096 times 4,096. So whatever that number is, it's 1 in that number, which is like a super, super, super low percentage. It's a ridiculously small number. 1 in 17 million? Oh my God. That's insane. Absolutely outrageous. Can't believe someone got one for real though. I feel like that's something that with the amount of shiny hunters out there for Pokemon and the amount of people that play Pokemon, I don't think it's impossible to have a person that has done that. But having multiple, I would think that it would be a little wild. Like most 2 people at most. 1 in 17 million is a big number. 17 million is a big number. Like a real big number. The clip only has 18,000 views. That's wild. Did you find the clip on YouTube, Clay, or on a different app? Blue says shiny at encounter 4,938. Ooh, I hope not. I hope it's sooner than that. I did guess between 23 and 2,400 when I like first started this playthrough. I was thinking that my starter I would get between 23 and 2,400. I'm hoping that that's the case. Because I don't know if we go well over odds, this one could get daunting. It could be time consuming. You found the clip on YouTube? I'm gonna have to look for it. Only 18,000 views. That is a pretty low number considering. I've been shiny Starly and starter at the same time. I definitely will. I'm gonna do that after stream now. I want to see it. I wonder, like, the reaction that person had to have had was that is an insane. I copied and pasted what I typed. Perfect. We all put the shiny emoji to increase the shiny chances? You definitely can. How many times are we allowed? As many as you want. I don't think that the bot will do anything to post when you post emojis. I don't think it does anything to it. Oops. This is gonna go do some shiny hunting. Hey, good luck. I hope that the shiny odds are in your favor. You find the shiny you're looking for quickly and efficiently, Clay. What game are you going to be hunting in? Dropping all the sparkles in chat. Thank you, guys. We love to see the wall of sparkles dropped. Increasing the shiny odds to the maximum. Gonna go hunting Arceus. You just got the shiny charm. Good. Yo, that is one of the most satisfying games to shiny hunt in. That sound is unmatched. Unmatched. And the shiny charm in that game, it's like night and day. Hunting in that game when you have the shiny charm and when you don't. It's so good. One in 800 easy. Well, just base odds. If you have just the shiny charm, it's 1 in what, 1365? Is that what it lowers it down to? From 4096 to 1365, something like that. And then if you like perfect the dex entry for the Pokemon you're hunting, you can bring the odds down to like 1 in, I don't know, 250 or something like that in that game. You can get super low odds in that game. Base odds is 4096. And then with the shiny charm, it's 1365. Is that what it is? Something like that. I think the shiny, it depends on which game, but shiny charm in Legends Arceus, I think gives you 3 extra rolls. I think it brings the number down to 13. Yeah, and for outbreaks, it gets even lower. Exactly. 1 in 100. You can get such good odds in that game. Absolutely cracked shiny hunting. You have a specific target you're hunting for tonight, Clay, or you just doing some flyover hunts, jumping on your braviary and flying around the map? Come back when you get a shiny. All right, good luck to you. Hope to see you soon. Just random hunts. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Good luck with your random hunts. May the odds be in your favor, and I hope you get a shiny quick. Ooh, that sparkle sound too. That Legends Arceus shiny sparkle sound. There's not much more satisfying than that sound. Da 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 da. Deedly doo. Do 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 do. What are other ways to get the shiny chances to increase? In what game are you asking about, Sierra? In all of the modern games, you can get a shiny charm. So once you complete your Pokedex in the game, or like Legends Arceus, it's to get your research levels to level 10 on all of your Pokemon, or the Dex entry level to level 10. In Pokemon Legends Arceus specifically, as you check off each of the tasks, it increases your shiny odds for that Pokemon. Oh, for increasing odds in the stream, that's just that's kind of a facetious joke. You can't actually increase the odds for me. It's just a joke. But if you're looking to add flavor and help me out, it's dropping sparkles in the chat, dropping a like on the stream, and dad jokes in the chat. Increase the odds. You can type in !shiny luck in the chat and the bot will list them for you. As well as the bot has some other commands too. You can like type in the number 8 ball and it'll do like a magic 8-ball roll for you. And then of course all of the socials are there as well. You can just do Discord, Twitter if you have one of those. What else? Instagram I've got set up. Those will be all of the links to the socials there. I think if you're looking for a list of commands for the bot, you can type in !commands, I believe. Main thing most viewers do is the shiny luck thing and then 8-ball. Guys, I've been making some homemade salsa at home, some tomatillo salsa. Oh my goodness. I don't even know why we buy salsa. I'm pretty sure now that I've made it a couple times, Gina probably doesn't want me to buy salsa ever again. She just wants me to make it for her. We've been getting some tomatillo peppers or chilies, I guess. They're not really spicy tomatillos. If you've never had one, they're like the little, I don't know, they're like little green, almost tomato looking, but they're small. They're like the size of like a little bit smaller than a golf ball. But we use some of those, a white onion, some fresh garlic. What else did I put into it? A jalapeno. And I did 1 or 2 poblano peppers. Mommy who? What? But anyways, I take all those peppers, an onion, and garlic, pour a little avocado oil over the top of it, bake it in the oven, roast them for like good 30 to 40 minutes. Throw it all into a blender with some garlic salt, lime juice, fresh chopped cilantro, some cumin. Tommy Teppa, who's that? Yeah, you don't need to be buying salsa at the store. Just make it homemade. It's better anyways. But it really makes me want to make like a habanero salsa, because the flavor of habaneros are so good, and I feel like if you de-seed them and roast them, they're not as spicy, you know, but they're still freaking hot. Salsa guy, that's right. Gotta love the salsa. I do live in Arizona too, so I'm super close to the southern border. Our southern neighbors in Mexico, so I get my fair share of spicy foods. for that brand next time. Let you know about his sauce. I'll look forward to it. How many games into the NBA season are we now? The NBA season just started, right? Here's fan. I know you're probably keeping tabs on the NBA season. It's like Billy Mitchell sauce. I don't know. I'll have to perfect my sauce making skills. Maybe bottle it up and slap a label on it one day. Call it Torkel salsa. It'll be hotter than a Torkel's eruption. Retired Vince Carter's jersey last night and got a win. Yo, for real. What a legend. That man changed things about the game. I remember watching that dunk contest as a kid when he slammed his arm through the hoop all the way up to his elbow. And like I don't think I fully appreciated that as a kid. What it takes to be able to do what he did is insane. Like the amount of athleticism required to dunk your arm fully through the rim all the way up to your elbow is pretty wild. Pretty freaking wild. And what was really cool about Vince's career too is he was one of those players that relied heavily on his athleticism early on in his career, but he developed into such a great player later on too as he aged. Like the dude could shoot lights out by towards the end of his career. It was a good win. Nice. You'll love to see it. What are you doing, Isla Bean? Onward and upward. Brady and Ojai dropped 20 each. Yo, you love to see the Jayhawks dropping 20. RJ was nuts, really? That's exciting to see the team start out hot. Ralph, what's going on? It's your birthday today, Ralph. Happy birthday, Ralph. Happy freaking birthday, man. What are you hitting, the big 24 today? The big 2-4? I'm actually going to be going to see the Jayhawks play in Vegas in a few weeks, actually. In a few weeks. Actually, it'll be on a Tuesday night too. It's the week of Thanksgiving on a Tuesday night. I won't be streaming that Tuesday. What Tuesday is it? The 26th, I think it is. Yeah. Tuesday the 26th. There will be no stream that Tuesday. I'll be going to the Jayhawks game in Las Vegas, and I think they play Duke. It'll be a fun little test to start the season. Just 24 plus 11. Hey, 24 for the 11th time. It's all good. Went to the Browns game today and setting up the new apartment. Yo, congrats. How'd the Browns do today? Are they still sucking it up? Or are they actually good this season? Ochai was guarding Sabonis. Stop it. Babe. Isla just went walking out the front door following Gina. I was just making sure that she got her. Who'd the Browns play today? Ochai was always such a good defender. I feel like that's one part of his game that transferred super well and very, very quickly to the NBA level. One thing I wish he had more of in the college days was like a little bit more of that killer instinct. I feel like he was lacking some of that killer instinct in the college level as like an out and out scorer. Ralph, they played the Chargers and lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Grady and Ochai are real players in the NBA. They can put up 20 easy, but they play make and play defense now. Grady's looking like a killer. He's shooting from everywhere. That's good to see. We'd love to see those youngsters come in and actually play some defense, especially in the NBA. I feel like so many teams just like kind of don't play defense, and then they just rely on. He had a 31-point game. Yo, that's nothing to sneeze at. 31-point game's a real deal right there. And he's been starting. Very nice. Very nice. Uh-oh. He's not happy about having to come back inside, huh, babe? Did you hear me calling for you? Alf says Grady may be my favorite player to hear the Instagram commentators cover. Yeah. Dude, they don't stop. It's great. Ochai's three balls back and he's better around the rim. His shot is so weird though that I can't get past. I don't know if he's corrected it since his college days, but he had just the funkiest shot. And he is a very streaky shooter, but athleticism through the roof. The guy is strong and athletic and should be able to finish right at the rim. They worked on it. Oh, that's good. Very good. Yeah, that was one thing watching him in his college days was like, dude, I always felt like if he would fix his shot a little bit, he'd probably have a more consistent shot. There were times though, like when he's on, he's on. But when he's cold, it's just there was no hope. God never fixed things? No. They never tried to. I think it's good that he went to Toronto. I feel like the Raptors always have good young talent. They're one of those teams that always find good young talent to build around, and then they just ship them out. No shiny Starly. No shiny monkey. You love to see the consistency though. One player that I had like super high hopes for in the NBA from college was Kelly Oubre, but he had some good seasons in the NBA, but he just never flourished. He never became like a stud. He had a couple seasons in Phoenix where he was pretty reliable, like a couple of Devin Booker's first seasons. But besides that, it was kind of like not much after. Phillies in shambles. Gosh. I feel like they hit their peak and then just kind of like faded. They're fading fast. They've had such a steep decline. It's insane to have the amount of talent that they had too, and like not be able to get over the hump is kind of concerning. Clay, welcome back. Since you're got a shiny tentacle, that's what I was just gonna ask you. If you're back, it means you got a shiny. Ralph says, bring home a shiny for my birthday. I'd take a shiny Starly at this point. Well, I'm hoping that I don't get the shiny phase on the Starly. So if we do get the shiny tonight, which I hope we do, for your birthday's sake, I'm hoping that we get the pink little monkey. Come on now. We got to get that pink monkey. The little chimicha. The little chimichurri-cha. Shiny tentacle though, that's a pretty good one to get. Were you flying over outbreaks, Clay, or just jumping into different areas that you wanted to shiny hunt in? The eyelashes, they're out of control. These dang eyelashes. Flying over outbreaks, I feel like that's the way to go, especially because your odds get increased so much. DJ, welcome to the stream. How we doing tonight, my friend? How is your Sunday? My only birthday shiny so far is Quagsire in DAs. Oh no. Gonna do a few more Xerneas checks in DAs, and then I'll do the Destiny Mark shiny hunt in Violet. Yes. The Destiny Mark. I wonder what day. 3 more likes for 10. Yes, get those likes up. Hit that like button. It's free for you. It's cool for me. You love to see it. BJ said things are good. Nice. Good. What'd you do on this week for the weekend, BJ? Did you have an awesome Halloween costume? Did everybody have an awesome Halloween costume? Fan says Joel Embiid. Yeah, I heard about that. He pushed the reporter. Told a fan he's done. They can be mad he won't be playing back-to-backs anymore. Oh goodness. That guy has an attitude problem for sure. Oops. I'm smashing the A button too much. I feel like Embiid's problem is he rose to stardom so quickly. And then just like, he has the largest don't give a fuck attitude. Like, it's just insane. I remember him in Lawrence when he played for the Jayhawks in college. He had games where he would just play out of his mind, and then he had other games where I was like, who is this guy and what is he doing? And Bill Self would be so frustrated on the sidelines, and you could just tell he just didn't care. Like, Embiid didn't give a flying hoot what Bill Self had to say. Paul George been hurt and Philly is taking hard losses. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like they've always been, they've got good players that always have injury issues between Embiid and what's the other kid that plays down low? The process has failed. Yeah, for sure. Gonna get back to back on the grind. Get it, Clay. Get it. Those outbreak ones are so good. Rotten culture is hard to break. Philly has some extreme culture, that's for sure. Like most sports athletes hate going into Philly in any sport. Hockey, basketball, football, it doesn't matter. Like, coming back when you get another shiny, get it, Clay. Good luck with the next shiny hunt. Get after it, my friend. Rotten culture breeds more rotten culture, though. And the people in Philly are just like hateful people. There's plenty of video evidence of like Philly fans just being like insanely belligerent and mean to players, to fans of other teams, to reporters, the refs. It doesn't matter. They just get down and nasty. The organization has a rotten culture. Yeah, that's pretty true. Players don't care because the team didn't care when you're supposed to be building a foundation. Well, they had a good solid foundation and then they just like, that's how the Raptors won the championship. Yeah, because the Raptors always, for some reason, the Raptors always have good young talent, and they finally added like the Kawhi piece that they needed to put them over the hump and get the chip, and they got it. Yeah, I didn't tank. I know, the tanking mentality is wild to me. It's like, I feel like the teams that can do that though are the ones with the ones with like good money backing. So like the teams with a really strong brand that are in like large markets tend to be able to do that more often because they can just cycle the players, unload them and like bring them back in later down the road. Because like the fan bases like Philly, they're so huge and so avid that like, even if Philly if the Sixers just suck for 2 or 3 seasons and tank, it's okay, because the second they get one piece of young talent, the fan base goes nuts. They go bonkers. And because it's such like a huge brand, when it does go bonkers, the money pours in, and then they go and buy the players they need. It's the same with like the Celtics, the Heat, the teams that are established in bigger cities that do that. You see them like cycling that way. They'll like drop rock bottom and then just skyrocket back up after like 4 or 5 seasons, like 3 to 5 seasons. Won the championship with 0 lottery picks. Really? There was no lottery picks on that team that won? I guess that doesn't surprise me though. Kristen says, "Oh, sports," with the skull. All right. I know the sports talk. What's the next Pokemon Go event coming up? I feel like you Pokemon Go fanatics, you guys get events like every weekend. Either it's raids or like, what do they call them? The Go days, or not the Go days, but like you guys have like a handful of days where like specific Pokemon will have largely increased shiny odds. What's happening? Oh, what is that's Yaman G Bibby. Yaman G Bibby. Did I say it right? I probably messed that up. How's your Sunday though? I hope you're having a good evening. Thanks for dropping by the chat. Thanks for dropping into stream, saying hello. It's great to have people communicating. Got it right on the first try on the name. Yo, let's go. Ya man G Bibby got it on the first try. I bet that doesn't happen very often. Oh, the backstretch. The backstretch. Come on. We're looking for no shiny Starly, but we want the shiny Chimchar here. That's all. Shiny Chimchar for Ralph, okay? Kristen says, I still want a Pumpkaboo. Smoliv is new next event, though. Is Smoliv not in the game yet? Is it just being introduced in that during its event? First, I wanted to go for Biggie or something shorter like Biggie. Yo, I like that. I like that your name's like elongated though. But yeah, that would definitely help for reading names online. It would make it a little bit easier, but that's okay. It just gives you. It makes your screen name or your online name unique and different. I feel like I'm pretty bad with the new names. The new shiny event in Pokemon Go. It's like a full-blown shiny event when you guys have new Pokemon introduced. Come on. I should add some caps here and there. Yeah, you could. That would help set it up, set it off, or like set it apart. I was just glad that I read it in my head first, and I was like, wait, am I reading this correctly or not? So is Smoliv gonna have full-blown raids in Pokemon Go? Or it's just like the encounter rate will increase and then the shiny odds on those encounters is increased as well for you? Is that how it works? Is that what they do in the Pokemon Go space? In the Pogo space? Not shiny Chimchar. Unfortunate. But we move. We move. Pogo. Like calling it Pogo. I don't think it's boosted, but it will be a spawn and able to be shiny now. Wait, so when the Pokemon first get introduced into game, Kristen, they're like shiny locked when they first get introduced? So you guys have to deal with shiny locks as well? Oh, Bibby's, but you added the caps. I see it. I see it. Bibby, how'd you find the stream tonight? Were you just perusing through Pokemon streams? Were you looking specifically for a Pokemon stream? Usually they are shiny locked. Oh, you guys have to battle shiny locks as well? But eventually the Pokemon get unshiny locked in Pokemon Go. Whereas in the video game space, we just get shiny locks on random stuff that shouldn't be shiny locked, and then the counter on the hunt is bad. What do you mean? Oh, it's like hard to see? Oh, you feel bad for me? Yeah, it's okay. I decided to put myself through this pain and anguish, so I would not recommend this shiny hunting method on anyone, especially soft resets on the Switch console. They are not forgiving. They take forever to reset, especially when you know how great the reset mechanic is on a DS. If you've ever done a shiny hunt, like a reset shiny hunt on a DS, you know how quickly you can run through those encounters. Can't say the same about the Switch, and especially Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And it probably doesn't help that my copy of Shining Pearl is digital only, so yeah, we love these resets. Just keep telling myself that I've been in the mindset that somewhere between like 23 and 2400, I'll probably encounter this shiny. And so I'm hoping that does happen so that I get this shiny under odds, because if not, if this turns into an over odds hunt and I'm soft resetting one console for this one starter, it's gonna be a while. we're gonna be at it. I only have my GameCube and my old Monster Hunter 3DS XL, and it's modded. Yo, nice. You don't have a Switch? You haven't played any of the Switch Pokemon games? then? Or have you played, well, you don't have a Switch, but I mean, you could have probably like borrowed a Switch from a friend or something, I guess, to play the games. I feel like so many people mod the 3DSs. Like there's an entire YouTube community of videos and like in-depth analysis on modding those devices. I play GBA games on my GameCube though. That's awesome. Did you mod them all yourself too, Bibby, or did you have to like send your device in, get it modded by someone, or take it into a shop and get it modded, or did you do all of the modding yourself? Kristen says I would be afraid to reset the shiny. That thought has crossed my mind, especially when I get into like the routine or like the groove of resetting. The one thing that's nice though, like about the soft resets taking a while on the Switch, is that like sitting through this loading screen kind of resets my brain so that when the Pokemon does show up, I'm not just like auto fire. Was it night time, babe? Hang on 1 second, chat. Had to give Isla a kiss goodnight. Had to give the baby her smooch goodnight. She was so cute. Just as I was walking up to her, she had a big old smile on her face. She knew I was coming in for the forehead kiss goodnight. Modded it yourself, Bibby? Nice. Did you have to do any soldering to the motherboard or anything like that? Or just like some basic mods? I've modded a couple GBAs, and then like I did my my GBA SP. I changed the shell, the buttons. I put in one of those, is it an IPS screen? The brighter ones with the better picture on it. Gonna be a father soon? Congrats, dude. It's such a good thing. I'm a father to 4, and they are amazing little people. It is a life-changing mentality for sure, but one that is super great. But yeah, I'm still doing the so I told you guys about how I was doing the shiny badge quest on Soul Silver on the DS. And I've been very afraid that I'm gonna reset on the shiny on that because I'm still hunting the starter, and if you guys have shiny hunted in Soul Silver, you'll know, or Heart Gold or Soul Silver, you'll know the when you're picking your starter, you can see the shiny on the carousel when you're like picking your starter, but there's no indication of the shiny. So there's no like sparkle, nothing like that. You just got to know what the shinies look like, and they're pretty different from the normal forms, you know, for Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita, but there have been times where like I'm just getting some resets going in the daytime, and the glare on the screen, and it's made me a little nervy that like I might have reset one of the shinies, because I broke 13,000 encounters on that hunt on my starter hunt in Soul Silver. So I like quickly got to odds within like, I don't know, like 10 days or so. I did the first like 81, 92 encounters. And once I hit that mark, I've been just kind of like cycling in checks and resets here and there. And I broke 13,000 encounters on that starter hunt just a couple days ago. Oh, shiny Chimchar there. I'm gonna buy a Switch tomorrow and you help me set it up because I don't know about the new Nintendo stuff. What? You don't know about any of the new Nintendo stuff? What do you need help setting it up with? You mean just like hooking it up or... General setup's pretty easy on the Switches, Bibby. The newer consoles, they just have like a couple cords. You've got usually like your HDMI cord that'll plug into your TV and then the power cord. But if you're gonna try and like mod the Switch, I don't know about that. Uh-oh. Bro just got back. How's the hunt going? It's going. We're getting through some encounters. Let's just say that. Kristen says, I'm still debating what to buy next. What are you debating between, Kristen? I want to know. A certain game or console? Excuse me. No, not mod, just I don't know where to get the online subscription at. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just have to set up your profile on your Switch and then let me think. Did I have to set up a Nintendo Switch online account on the internet? I can't remember. I did it a while ago. You may have to set up your Nintendo Switch online account on Nintendo's website. Is that what you're having trouble with, Bibby? Oops. And then I think you just link it with the Switch. You just go to your profile and then link it. Kristen says the Switch, which Crispy is pushing for. I need a new computer bad and a new chair as well. Oh, I see. I see. Debating on which decent purchase you're going to get next. I would maybe hold off on the Switch purchasing unless you're like super jonesing to get some of the like recent Switch games in. I feel like at some point during the holiday cycle or just after the holiday cycle, we'll probably get some news on the Switch's successor. And depending on when that gets released, it's like, I don't think it's guaranteed, but there's a lot of hints that it's going to be released next year in 2025. So there's a good chance that the next Nintendo console will come out next year. Bibby says, which Switch is the best one? I've got an OLED. I like the OLED. I definitely recommend purchasing an OLED if you're going to purchase one. I think it's only like $50 more than the regular version. But if you're just looking for like a quick pickup to play some of the games, you can't go wrong with the Lite. It's just that it's only mobile. The Lite is only mobile. The Switch Lite is not compatible with the docks, so you can't ever like dock it and play console style. There's Fan says the Switch with the MIG flash card. Oh no. That way you can just put whatever games on it you want. Do you have to like jailbreak the Switch before you can do stuff like that, Raptors fan? You got one? Oh gosh. Maybe says I don't know if the new console will have Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild is what you're talking about. Those are mainly the games you want to try. Yeah, that's a good point. They probably won't. That is a very good point. Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are both Switch exclusives. Chris says, I don't even know. I know they had Switches at Costco last Christmas. I don't know if that comes with all the basic stuff or not. The one thing that you just got to be aware of is depending on like which games you want to get or if you're going to have physical cart or not, making sure that you get a large enough SD card for your memory. Because no matter which console you get, no matter which Switch version you get, I think the OLED has the most on console storage with like 512 gigabytes, I want to say. But you'll burn through that like within, I don't know, a handful of games. Ben says you set up the flash card and it just goes in. That's it. So you set up the flash card on your computer with whatever games you want and then stick it in and you're good to go. I thought the Switch console, you had to like actually jailbreak it to be able to do that stuff with it. Oddbro says they'll probably make those games backwards compatible with the Switch too. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think there's a lot of hints and rumors that the Switch successor is going to be backwards compatible. So like if you have the next console, it's highly likely that you'll be able to play all of like the original Switch's catalog of games as well. Bibby says, I think they're gonna keep them because they lose money. The Switch still makes a lot of money. Yeah, that's true. It's crazy because in Japan, I think the Switch surpassed like the PlayStation 2 or 3 for most sales like of all time. And then the Switch has done really well in the States as well. I feel like I should wait, but I don't know how expensive the new one will be. I think the speculation is that there's going to be some sort of like upgraded version and then a base version. And I think the base version is going to be somewhere around $300 to $350. And then the like regular version is going to be close to $400 is what speculation is. Kristen, the PS5 is still outrageous. It is pretty wild that like consoles are costing, you know, like $500 now, but considering the power that they have and what they do, it's not crazy. Point though, like I think that the computer building space has come like the computer components costs have come down quite a bit over the past year or so. So you're probably better off just building or getting a PC. But that always changes. All of those rates and everything fluctuate so fast. Oddbro says there's a bit faster way for software setting. Once you get to home screen, press Y, close the software, and it immediately takes you to the profile select. Really? So when you're at the home screen, press Y, close. Oh, look at that. Odd bro. You're just now telling me 18,000 or 1,800 encounters into this thing. You're just now queuing me in on the quick reset and on the Switch. Come on, Odd bro. Shaves a second or two off of each encounter. Heck yes. I've been sitting here the whole time, going to the home screen, hitting the X button, closing the software, and reopening. It just occurred to you, hey, no big deal. It's okay. I just like giving you shit for it. Dude. I wish I would have known that I could have been doing that this whole time. I just got to hit the Y button and close, and then it pops right back into game. Look at that. Oh, dude, my water's already gone. Yeah, but I think it is likely that the Switch successor will be backwards compatible. I hope it is, because that would be, at least for Pokemon fans too, that'd be super good. And then even like Bibby in Shorts chat's talking about, you know, the Zelda games. I feel like people that like to replay the Zelda games or that haven't played the Zelda games yet will probably find a lot of value in that, you know? Surprising that Nintendo hadn't made like a backwards compatible console. Or they did with the Wii, right? And the Wii U. I think the Wii U was backwards compatible with the Wii catalog of games. But like if you think back to original NES to Super Nintendo, and then from Super Nintendo to 64, and then 64 to Wii, like none of those were compatible with each other. I mean, you had like the 3DS being backwards compatible with like 3DS, but it's a completely different slot on the console. I mean, it's still backwards compatible, even if it's a different slot for the game. I'm pretty sure I just did that the same way that I had been doing it, because my brain is just cued in to hit the X button, close, and then reset. I need to retrain my brain to hit the Y button to close the software and jump me right back into the game. That is a great trick though. Just remember Y, then A twice. Got it. Got it. Maybe I wanted to put that too. What do you mean? Put what? Come on, Rowan. Get out the way, buddy. Leave me a shiny Pokemon in the briefcase. Oh, changing the profile pic? Nice. Let's go. Come on. Shiny Chimchar. I know you want to be shiny today. Is Ralph still hanging out in chat? The birthday boy, Ralph? Not it. All right, Y, close, A. Look at that. Look at us. Learning something new. Look at us go. Odd bro, we could get like 10 more encounters every night this way. This could be game defining right here. This could be run defining on our shiny only fire type run through Sinnoh. Let's see what we get next. What do we got here? This could be the shiny right here, guys. We could just get the shiny and be able to start the playthrough. Be able to start the gosh darn game. This could be the one. What are we at right now? Oh, I might be able to get to 100 tonight with Oddbro's new little tips and tricks. This would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Are you guys getting sick of the briefcase simulator? I feel like doing the Halloween hunts just gave us that taste of shiny hunting in different games too. And you guys are probably like, just stop this. But I can't stop. I've got the determination, the mindset. We've got to get the shiny starter and play through this game with shiny fire type only Pokemon. I'm determined to challenge myself and to complete this challenge. As long as you guys are determined to join me in this challenge. You may not stick around. Maybe I'll scare all 4 of my viewers away. Maybe not. Maybe you guys have the love, the conviction to want to stick it out. I hope you do. Yo, that reset actually is super helpful. I think this next game load in, I'm gonna need to fill up my water botella. All right now, where you at? Bibby's back from shorts chat to normal chat, joining with the rest of the fam bam. I don't like Chimchar, but I want to see the playthrough, Kristen says. Yeah, me too. I would much rather be hunting for Turtwig here, but if I'm gonna challenge myself, fire types make this playthrough super challenging because you can only find 4 in the regular playthrough without doing the dex stuff, you know? Without doing the dex stuff, you can only find 4. All right, I'm gonna grab some water while this loads in. Look at that. I'm able to fill my water bottle back up with water before the game even loads in. Good old Switch resets. Good old Switch resets. Yeah, I'd much rather be shiny hunting Turtwig this way, but then not a real challenge yet, you know? It's like the whole theory behind this challenge is the fact that we're only going to have 4 encounters. So why not shiny hunt them, right? That's why. And then when we get to the end, I need to figure out some radar hunts to do because I've never radar hunted. And I think that's something that needs to be done. How can I claim to be a shiny hunter if I've never actually done that method? You know? I've Masuda hunted. I've hunted in Scarlet and Violet with picnics. Has anyone hunted with what is it, the Poffins? You can do like, I don't think it increases your odds though. Oh, wait. We got to hit Y, close. There it is. There it is. Places, what do you mean for 4 encounters? Yeah, so if you're playing through Sinnoh and you're doing only fire types, there's technically only 4 encounters. Now with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you can complete your Pokedex and get more fire encounters in the underground. I think you're capable of completing the dex, I think after the 7th gym badge though. So you would have the dex completed for like the final badge and the Elite Four. But I'm just doing good old traditional way, not completing the Pokedex before that. We're just going to go hard in the paint, go with 4 encounters. It's the starter Pokemon, Chimchar. You can get Houndoom in the underground once the underground is unlocked to you. Ponyta is underneath the cycling bridge, and then Magby is available, or you can encounter him in the underground after the 5th badge, I believe it is. So if you're playing Diamond, it's even less because you don't get Magby. But yes, technically you can complete your Pokedex and open up more encounters in the underground. I'm pretty sure, like, unless I'm going to transfer the Pokemon in from home into this game, which I can't do because I don't know if I have the full dex or not. I'm probably pretty close. But I'm not doing that anyways. Negative Ghost Rider. Look at that. Look at that efficiency. Home button, Y, close, pick your profile. That's what we're looking for. Efficiency. Just a few less button presses to do. Just a few less button presses to do there. Do. All right, Rowan. Just leave me the shiny Chimchar. Leave the pink Chimchar in your briefcase. Just tell me that you got a shiny Chimchar this time. We're doing it for Ralph. Sir Ralph McCuts and his birthday. Maybe not. But hey, at least we are going to get some breaks from this hunt, because I'll have my birthday stream next month. We're gonna have to do some Delibird shiny hunting for sure. Bibby says, I have a question for the chat because I can't find the answer anywhere. Does anyone know a gaming laptop that actually runs good, but I want to bring it while I'm going somewhere? I don't know. I haven't kept up with laptops recently. I used to have a pretty decent laptop. A pretty generic answer would be to like look into the Alienware ones, but I don't know how well Alienware is actually still making PCs or not. Have you tried just to like search on YouTube for best gaming laptops? There's probably a ton of videos for that. Just do like best gaming laptops 2024 or 2020. Well, it's not 2025 yet, but maybe do like best gaming laptops for Christmas 2024. There you go. That'd be the way to do it. I'm sure you'll probably find a ton of videos with people reviewing laptops this year. YouTube's so good for that kind of stuff. You want to learn something? YouTube. Can I say a harsh opinion on Alienware? Yeah, of course. It's pretty generic and expensive. Alienware's dog shit. Yeah, it's not that they're like the best, but they usually use quality components. But yes, you are correct. They are kind of dog shit in the fact that they usually overcharge for the quality that they put out there. Oh, excuse me. I can tell we're getting to the wee hours of the stream here. I feel like my body's just kind of like getting into a routine with stream. YouTube teaches all, Kristen said. Kristen says YouTube does teach all. YouTube is such a reliable resource of information. Says YouTube University. Ralph's the first graduate of the YouTube University. Universita. All right, come on now. Don't you just want to be shiny? I think this one wants to be shiny. This Chimchar wants to be shiny. This is the one. This is the one that wants to be shiny. Is it? Is it? Is it? Not there. Darn it. YouTube's easy bread though nowadays, so I don't search for answers on here. Really? You feel like there's too many people just making content just to make money? I could see that. They just push whatever company's paying them to advertise their product. I used to follow a couple like PC building pages. I'm still subbed actually to some of them. There's one called the Toasty Bros. And they usually do like budget PC builds, and they use all sorts of different brands and products. So I'd find it hard to think that they were really pushing an agenda for one company over another, but they usually do PC. I don't know if they did any like laptop stuff. Kristen says that's why I don't watch Mystic 7 anymore. Oof. Just relying on the advertisements. You guys ever watch Austin John Plays content? Because he very rarely has sponsored ads or anything like that on his content. It's pretty he's pretty consistent with not having sponsors on his videos. That way he can just be opinionated for like his own opinion, which is super nice. Do 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 do. I'm a simple man who doesn't believe in stuff until it happens to myself. I think it's way more simple like that. Yeah. Well, you know, like you always got to have your own opinion on things too. It's not good to just like always follow suit with everyone else. I haven't heard of him, Kristen says. Which one are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about when I was talking about the Toasty Bros? It's a couple guys that do like PC builds and stuff. But it is nice to like be able to sift through a bunch of different opinionated videos, you know, or like rankings on YouTube, especially because like when it comes to stuff with electronics, at least we don't have to spend a bunch of money on like 5 different models to test them all out just to return them. It'll save you a lot of time and effort. Are there any specific laptops that you've been looking at, baby? No shiny Chimchar. Always kind of rely on searching like the components that you're looking for too. Like if there's a specific CPU or GPU that you're looking for, or like level of GPU or CPU that you're looking for, or even like the combination of the two. Oh, I see. It just seems like that popular guy being fake when they don't even know Pokemon names. Like, you're obviously just doing it to make money, which I have mixed feelings about. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Heard the ROG Strix series were pretty stable in performance. That makes sense. Usually put out pretty decent products. I think that's Asus, right? That does the... Is it Asus that does the ROG? I'm trying to think. Asus or Gigabyte, maybe? Says I like Austin John too. Austin John does quite a bit of Pokemon coverage. He's doing TCG Pocket stuff right now. I've noticed. I've seen his TCG Pocket videos pop up on my timeline over the past couple days. Kristen says, good for you for making money, but if you're just, ooh, look at me making money off of nerds. Yeah, it's kind of sucky, but if they do good content, I mean, can't knock them too much for it, I guess. But at the same time, I totally understand where you're coming from with that mentality. That's the nice thing too, though, is like there are so many different content creators that if there's one that you don't care for too much, you just don't have to watch them, you know? And especially in the Pokemon space, there's so many. Going for a 4080 or 4070 super laptop automatically. Nice. Yeah, that'll run super nice. What kind of games are you playing on your laptop, Bibby? AAA titles, probably. Heavy graphic hitting titles. Just make sure you get something that has a proper CPU paired with it too. The one thing that's crazy is like the cooling for those GPUs. Those newer ones, they're so freaking big. And then the cooling it takes for them too. Kristen says, when Pogo first came out, everyone was playing, even people that made fun of me and my friends. Really? I feel like Pokemon Go was like a super huge trendy thing. I think it's leveled out a little bit, but it still has a huge player base. Pokemon Go does. I've been tempted to get more into it. I just the only reason like I would do a lot of that though is like shiny hunting for shiny mythicals and legendaries. And then just because there's certain Pokemon you can only get in Go. But I'm thinking that after Legends ZA comes out, I'm wondering if that will complete the national decks for the Switch, like making it possible to catch every Pokemon on the Switch in one way or another. Bibby says, I want to run Cyberpunk at least because I haven't finished it and I'm going somewhere soon. Oh, yo, that's sweet. Yeah, you need some You need something with a lot of power to be able to handle the graphics from Cyberpunk for sure. Kristen says mythicals are usually a one and done purchase and not always available. Yeah, that's what's kind of kept me away from doing it. Like I've already waited this long for any of the shiny mythicals, so I guess like I can just wait until until they do something like what they did with the Meloetta, which by the way, I feel like that's such a good way to go about it. The shiny Meloetta thing, like having to complete your in-game decks for Scarlet and Violet and like complete the native decks to those games for each of the regions for you to get a shiny mythical. I think that's super cool. Except Darkrai, you can't raid. Ralph. Why? Oh, you can. Why does Ralph have a bunch of shiny Darkrai's? Could just play PLA and then do it that way. You can shiny hunt all of the mythicals and legendaries in that game, right? I think the only one you can't is Arceus. I got lucky and got 2. Oh, 2 Darkrai? You love to see it. Ralph and his mythical / legendary shiny hunts. I have a funny short story to tell from this morning that just popped into my head. Let it rip. Let it rip, baby. I wonder what they will do with Arceus. What do you mean on Pokemon Go? What they'll do? Oh my goodness. Definitely getting late. I can feel it. I missed Mew. I have Shaman and Celebi. I thought Mew was like a like an always you can. Oh, the shiny Mew though, right? I was gonna say I thought Mew was like a part of like a quest line that you get in Pokemon Go. It's supposed to be coming, but they didn't say if it will be in raids or just research. Ew. Vader's back. Welcome back, Vader. Them all, but you're stuck on the Jirachi quest. Wah wah. This morning I saw some kids taking video with their mom saying happy birthday to someone, but they were right in front of a bar. I hope it's in raids and not research. The research events is what I was thinking about, because it's like a what do you have to like complete tasks for that or something for the research stuff? Vader says I'm still catching Virizion. Bro, you need to go get a false swipe Pokemon. Like, does your kids drink, sir? Yeah, we go to the bar every Friday. Oh, the research tasks. You have to buy a ticket to open up the research tasks. That's kind of annoying. I need to. Keeps fainting. After false swipe, it keeps fainting? How? Does Virizion have a recoil attack? Dum, 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 dum. Dum dum da da dum da da dum. The Virizion keeps feigning itself. Oh, you keep feigning to the Virizion. I see. Oddbro corrected me. He keeps wiping to the Virizion. I got it. Oh. Use false swipe and it barely did anything. Well, yeah, it's a legendary, so it's got some pretty good stats. What Pokemon are you using as your false swipe Pokemon? Oh, Oddbro just asked the same thing. Baxcalibur. It's a good, strong physical attacker. You have a full party of 6 Pokemon too when you go into the battle. And what level are your Pokemon compared to the Virizion? Yeah, Baxcalibur is weak to fighting. Yeah, so it's probably getting smacked. Are you trying to catch the Virizion in a specific Pokeball too? Only 2 Pokemon? You only have 2 Pokemon in your party? You may want to go into the battle with a full party of 6 just in case. And then make sure that they're all at least at the same level as Virizion, if not higher. That'll help you with sustainability. And then if it doesn't matter what Pokeball you catch the Virizion in, I would throw a quick ball on turn 1 every time. And then false swipe it. And once you get it down to 1 health, try to put it to sleep. And then throw either Ultra Balls or like, I don't know, if it's nighttime, you can use Dusk Balls. And then if you hit to like turn 10, you get to turn 10 or later, you can use Timer Balls. And your catch chance will increase using those. You use a quick ball on turn 1, the catch rate for the quick ball, or the like catch modifier for the quick ball is increased like a lot. And then through turns like 2 through 10, you just want to false swipe it down to 1, put it to sleep, and then use whatever like strongest Pokeball you have at the time. So if it's nighttime, you want to use Dusk Balls. Otherwise, just use Ultra Balls. And then once you get to turn 10, you start using Timer Balls. And every turn 10 and after, the catch rate on the timer ball increases. So like I think a quick ball has like, I don't know, it's like a 10 multiplier to the catch rate on the first turn only. Whereas like, I don't think it's that high. I think it's like a 5 multiplier or something like that. But like an ultra ball has like a 2.5 multiplier to the catch rate or something. 2.5 or 3, is that what it is? But a timer ball will start out at like a 3 times multiplier on turn 10. And then turn 11, it goes to 4, 5, 6, 7. It goes all the way up to like, I don't know what exactly, but it goes high. The nest ball won't help you out. The nest ball is for catching Pokemon level 5 or lower or 10 or lower, something like that. It has an increased catch rate on Pokemon level 10 or lower. Otherwise, it's just like using a regular Pokeball. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, I'm gonna get to 1855 before calling it an evening. So 5 more encounters, and then I'm gonna be ending stream after that. And I've got to go pull some sump pumps out of a pool after stream. Yay. I have 2 beast balls. Don't use beast balls. Those have like a 0.001 multiplier. So it, on any Pokemon besides Ultra Beasts, it's actually a lower catch rate than a regular Pokeball. If you've beaten Scarlet and Violet, you can just go to any of the Pokemarts or any of the like the stands and buy quick balls, dusk balls, ultra balls, timer balls. You can get all of those at the mart. Kristen says, but they look cool. They do look cool. The beast ball does look really cool. If you're in terror raids and you have a guaranteed catch, it's so nice to throw a beast ball. Da 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 da. All right, the final 5 encounters of the evening. It's the final countdown. Diddly-doo, diddly-dee-doo. Let's get this shiny. Please leave me a shiny Rowan. Not pink monkey. Just be shiny. Just be shiny, please. I'm getting pretty sleepy, chat. Sleepy. It is late. It is 2 minutes until 10 o'clock, my local time. What's crazy is any West Coasters out here, if you're on like in California, Oregon, or Washington, you guys are an hour behind me now. Singing the Shiny Crab song from Moana works. Does it really? Cause I'm shiny. I just watched that movie with Isla. When was it? Last week, I think. It's 12 midnight, 12 a.m. for Vader. I'm gonna use Solar Blade on Virizion. Solar Blade won't work very well. I'm pretty sure it resists that move, and unless you have Sun up, that's gonna be a 2-turn move. PM for Kristen. Same time zone. Fainted the Virizion. Reset. Reset. Da, 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 ba, ba. No shiny monk. Come on, Chimchar. Oh. It's midnight for Ralph. Mr. Ralph McCuts. Midnight on the nose. Hey, if there's one good thing about daylight savings time, it's that my time stays the same, but all of you guys roll your clocks back. So those of you that were staying up until 1 a.m. on my streams, you only have to stay up until midnight now. So I guess that's a positive thing. If you even stay up that late. What do you think? I'm making a sandwich while I am? Vader, you're making a sandwich? What, to increase catch rate? All right, Rowan. Did you leave me the shiny Chimchar this time? An IRL sandwich? What kind of sandwich are you making, Vader? Please tell me peanut butter and jelly with Doritos on it. That's like the ultimate late night sandwich snack. Peanut butter and jelly. Turkey sandwich? Yo, turkey sandwich never stinks. Real question is, what kind of jelly do you guys eat? What kind of jelly do you eat? What flavor jelly do you get for your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or for toast? Fail me, fam bam. Don't fail me. Ralph says strawberry. What do we got? What do we got? Vader says I don't look. You just grab whatever's in the fridge. Vader's living on edge. Vader's out here playing with fire every time he opens up the fridge to make a peanut butter and jelly. Come on, fam bam. Tell me your jelly flavor. We need to know. Vader says I'm always starving, okay? That is okay. I feel like I'm generally pretty hungry at most points throughout the day. Leedle, 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 leedle. I eat 24/7. Same. Same Z's. Apricot jelly or apple butter? Yo, apple butter sounds good. I don't know if I've ever had apricot jelly. Haven't said my flavor yet because I'm waiting for other Fam Bam members to throw their jelly preference in the chat before I give away all my secrets. Vader says I like strawberry. Okay. Respect. Respect. Oddbro says either grape or strawberry. Yo, Oddbro, you can't dance in the middle of the two favorites. The two. Generally, when this question comes up, you're either a grape fan or a strawberry fan. Anytime someone asks me if I pick grape or strawberry, I just tell them raspberry because I go with raspberry. Oddbro goes with grape. We got a grape. We've got a grape fan in here. No jelly is crazy, Vader says. Just a straight peanut butter and honey sandy with some banana slices. No jelly, all peanut butter, Kristen says. Got it. Clay, welcome back. How was your shiny hunting, Clay? Ralph says I like grape too. All right, last encounter of the evening, y'all. Will this be the shiny? Heavy peanut butter and light jelly. I put peanut butter on both sides of the bread and jelly in the middle. I have been known to make a peanut butter, honey, and banana sandwich though too. Those never disappoint. All right. Let's go. Come on. Chunky or smooth peanut butter? Smooth. Always smooth. I'm not a fan of the chunky peanut butter. I can't do it. I can't do it. Gosh, darn it. No shiny chimchar, guys. That is going to conclude the shiny hunting for the evening. Hey, I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for sticking around through all the shiny hunting shenanigans and the briefcase simulation. If you like chunky peanut butter, you're crazy. Smooth is the way to be. And raspberry jelly all the way, by the way. But if you had a gun to my head and I had to pick between grape and strawberry, I would pick strawberry over grape, but I do like grape jelly as well. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening and an enjoyable start to your week. I'll be live on Tuesday. We'll get back to some more briefcase simulation and hopefully get our little pink monkey to start this playthrough, y'all. But until the next time I see you guys, have a wonderful day, evening, night, midday, whatever time of the day it is for you. I hope it's wonderful. But until next time, y'all, I will see you again very, very soon. Please drop a like on your way out the stream if you haven't already, and I will see y'all on Tuesday.